Hello there guys, welcome to Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures here on YouTube. Now, this is Joe here, and today I will be giving you a virtual reality video of the 202 from Bromsgrove to Halesowen. Now, as you can probably be aware now, the 202 will not be numbered that number anymore. The route will now be replaced and renumbered the 44, which will cover Northfield, Woodgate Valley and California. Now, before I film the new 44 from when this is all over, I'm going to film the 202 on my PC from Bromsgrove up to Halesowen. And of course, it probably will see the areas that you probably might not find on the 44, so please don't be disappointed if the areas that I'm filming will not be on that 44 route. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the 202 Bromsgrove bus station to Halesowen bus station, and the main fleet on the route was of various different types, such as Right Eclipse Urban B7 Volvos and Plaxton Centros, Optare Metro Cities. Before, they used to have Denny Starts, Optare Solos and E200s on occasionally, but mainly it's been the Plaxton Centros. So what we're going to do, I'm now going to turn the camera around facing the screen and showing you the current existing 202, which is currently off due to the pandemic of the coronavirus, and we can only travel essentially. So anyway, hope you enjoy the video, so let's crack on with the video, what we're going to do today. Enjoy the video. Right then guys, here we are at Bromsgrove bus station in Worcestershire. Now of course it's a very smaller bus station, and of course it's just not far from the Asda supermarket and Bromsgrove town centre. And we are now going to turn right and head in the direction to Halesowen, because this is the route that it takes to go to Halesowen. And we're taking the straight direct up the Birmingham Road. Now, of course, this was Diamond's route. Of course, it used to be operated by Stevenson's, which was a company that is now known as Midland Classic. And they operated, I believe it was from Uttoxeter. If I'm not sure, comment below if you know which depot it came from, unless it was probably West Brom, the old Pete's Travel Depot, and then it was taken over by Ludlows of Halesowen, and then it was taken over by Diamond of Tividale, then it went to Kidderminster, then went back to Tividale, and now it is back at Kidderminster until 2020, from when it got suspended, and will now be numbered the 44. So anyway, we have just climbing up towards the Licky End, just by the M42, the orbital motorway around Birmingham. And you can probably tell that you won't expect the speed in real life, but this is virtual reality. So filming on my PC, as you can see on my dashboard, it don't look good. So we're now just going up the old Birmingham Road on the B4096, the Licky End. Just climbing up right now, and this is coming towards the Licky Hills. And I bet that this part will not be served by the 202, but it will continue. But don't worry, it will continue to be served by the 182, 183, which started as first, then it was Johnson's, then it was taken over by Worcestershire County Council Whoosh for a short period of time, and then it was taken over by Diamond Buses at Redditch. So Diamond Buses of Redditch had the route, and I had that awesome flashy Black Diamond Optare Solo 2002-0522, and now it's operated by Kidderminster with Denny Starts and Enviro 200s. Now I'm hoping to film the 182s, 183s again, hopefully very, very soon, when all this pandemic is over. And we're just now going through Marlbrook, just over by the Lickey Hills, as that also overlooks the city centre of Birmingham. And so the 202 currently goes the same way as the 182, 183 between Bromsgrove and Cofton Hackett, and then it turns off to go down towards Barnes Green, from where it joins over with the 145, which is the Droitwich, Witch Bowl to Longbridge and to the supermarket in Rubery, which is the best one that you can find in Rubery. It is, of course, Rubery Morrison's. And there's a golf course, so we're now in Cofton Hackett, just going down Rose Hill. Just going down Rose Hill right now. And we are just now coming past by, so we're now at the roundabout. And this is on the gateway towards Longbridge. So there's the oak tree there, the pub, and it's owned by Generous George, that own the glassworks in Wordsley. And we're over in Redknott as well, because we're on part of Redknott. And as you probably might know by now, we're part on with West Midlands County, and we're just by the Hare and Hounds. And the routes that you'll find on this area are 19 services and Rubery to Maypole, and 42 Hollymore Way to Westheath. And anyway, we're now on Leach Green Lane, which is probably not going to be served on this route anymore, but will continue to be served with the 42 and the 19 route. So the 19 and 42 will continue to go down this line. And the 202 will probably be missed on this route most of all. Like I'll be missed going down this tight lane. So it's still on the Leach Green Lane between Bromsgrove and the town of Rubery. So we'll soon be, so we're in Redknall now. And it's on the South Birmingham region, so this is South Birmingham, and anyway, here's the turn off. Here's a busy road up there, the bridge, and turning right goes into the supermarket, Rubery Morrison's. It used to be known as Safeway, and behind that is the Great Park Complex, a leisure park in Rubery. And of course you've got Jack's, which is a supermarket that replaced the name of Tesco, as Tesco used to have a store here in Rubery, but not anymore. And of course you've got Farm Foods here as well, and then you've got a row of shops here in Rubery. You've got Summerfield's, Co-op, a lot of independent shops, and you've got Greggs as well and all that. And we're also on the 144 from Birmingham to Worcester, so we face a Worcester direction, but the 144 continues to go on to Bromsgrove, so we face the Bromsgrove direction of the 144, and going into Bromsgrove it faces the direction of the route into Birmingham. So we're now on Legion Road. So this is Rubery, and the next port of call we'll be off to is Frankley. So of course the new route will be a lot different by the time I get back on the route, when this virus is all cleared. And so this is that busy road leading with the 144 towards Bromsgrove. And this is Hollywood Lane. Now of course this is a really tight built up estate. It's a really tight area, especially for buses who've got to go down these little lanes. Of course, I've done this 202 lots of times. The first time I've done it was with an ex-First Dart SPD. Since it was transferred from First to Diamond, and it had the screen protector in at the time, but then it was taken out, and the first one I came across was on the 42s, and I really love first starts. They're my favourite because you get the display board at the front telling you the route and where it's going to, etc. Very nice, interesting route that, well, interesting bus that is, and Hillview Road. Now, of course, you would probably pass another bus, as there's two buses on the 202, as one will pass us going on direction towards Bromsgrove, but this is not seen in the video as I'm not on the buses, because I'm off the buses until further notice, and I will make an announcement whenever it will happen again, and this is going to be 202 Bromsgrove to Halesowen review, and so off Waisley Road, Callowbrook Lane. Of course, we're followed by the 49, Solihull to Northfield, so the 49 turns off. I'll bet the new 44 is going to turn off when it gets to Hollyhill and passing the 61 en route to Birmingham. Newings Lane over Rubery. So, as you can tell, we've got lampposts, which are actually the colour from the old Best Love Virgin trains. And you probably also meet another 202 at this junction here. So this is Bowling Road. And anyway, coming towards so here we go. We're en route towards, so now we're going to turn off here at the junction. So we're on the Ormond Road now. So Ormond Road, and here we go guys, enjoy the video. Quite a few busy estates here. Just ignore what I was doing. I just accidentally went into a housing estate, I know, but I know it's not on the route. Anyway, we're just now approaching the Hollyhill Shops, a small shopping centre outside Birmingham. So at Hollyhill, and we are at the Hollyhill area, and just behind that is the old Ring and Ride ATG depot at Frankley, which was part of the former bus company IGO, which went into administration last year. And of course, the 19 service used to terminate here from Maypole before it was terminating at Great Park, and now it terminates at the Morrison supermarket. And this is Arden Road, so we're on the Rubery area, just over Frankley. And this is New Street, not to be confused with New Street in Birmingham. Just gone into Hollyhill School. And the next portico will be turning off just as we get to the top of this hill here. So, anyway guys. So about that guys, just ignore that I've just missed a turning, so I do apologise for that. So now going to turn here. So we're just on normal road, Hollyhill Road over Frankley. So this is going to be my best part of the 202 that I love so much. But don't panic guys, it's still going to be on the list. Hollyhill Road, just now approaching. Now, if I skip to present, well, these days you would have had houses just built over here. There you see, that's a better picture because that shows you that that's what you'll see at present. And you got the iconic Harper pylons over Frankley. I always keep saying that in every 202 vlogs. There's Trident taken back in the old days.
Northfield bit over there. And this is what we love most of all, Egg Hill Lane. Anyway, we're just now climbing the iconic Egg Hill Lane all the way up. Now we're travelling 50 miles an hour, so it's a 50 mile an hour limit. But when you get to the top of the hill, if I can stop, I'm reviewing you the route, of course. Down over there is the reservoir. You can see Wheelie Castle, parts of California, a bit of Northfield, and of course you've got the Birmingham city centre skyline. One of the best tall buildings you'll find in Birmingham, especially the BT, and I think you can see the Rotunda, I'm not sure. And just down there is Briley Hill, just down there. Briley Hill's just down there. It's really nice to see iconic at the 202. And we're just... So there's the Churchill. Sometimes 202 services had to divert down there when there was trouble. So this is the Churchill bit of the 202. So, well, not of the 202, because this was the bit where it used to divert. It used to go down the Churchill and then onto Scotland Lane. So we're just going down the Franklin Hill Lane now. Now you gotta watch it, you gotta slow down when you come down there because you might have an accident. And just by there is Franklin Services, which is, we're just by the M5 motorway. And well, the 202 is a good route. I'm sure that the new 44 will be a lot better. Because obviously the times are tight on this service, but I'm sure that this new service will be a lot better. So we're now on Balmoral Road, which is confusing with the 226 Balmoral Road over Wordsley. So anyway, we're now on the Balmoral Road. Just gonna go on to so we're just now approaching, so we're on the Balmoral Road. So, as you know, we come under Birmingham, even though we're not in Birmingham itself, but it's on the Birmingham boundary. As you can see, there's that dashboard. On the dashboard, it's a bit of an up and down in here, but I'm sure that this new turning off point. So we're just now on the Balmoral Road, and if we turn left, we're now on Scotland Lane. So we are now joining up with the 002 service from Wheelie Castle, which was operated by Ludlows and now Diamond. And that uses street lights. They used to have branded Paxton Centros on the route, but now it is street light micro hybrids. Of course, you will see. Now, of course, you've got MMC E400 Platinums. You get a lot of Platinums over Birmingham these days because they're like the main routes in Birmingham. So, this is Pine Woods. So, I am going off limits at the moment. So, bear with me. I will get back in a minute. I'm not going to, but I will try my best. Anyway, Pinewoods. I just noticed. I thought that was a hybrid. Anyway, guys, I'm back to business. Sorry about all that. I'm sure that I will review the new route soon when all this is over. And just on Woodgate Lane, so we're on Woodgate. I never know where Woodgate Valley is on the 39. I don't know where it terminates. It's probably somewhere over California. It's not to be confused, and of course California. There's a California in the UK, which is actually an American name, and then you've got Merrihill over Wolverhampton, and then you named Merrihill Centre. 202 originally used to go to Merrihill a long time ago, but it would be lovely if the 44 was going. So anyway, we're on Carter's Lane now. So this is Carter's Lane, and we're under the border of Halesowen. And next port of call, we're going to go into Quinton. So we're now going to go into Quinton now. So Quinton's our next port of call. So we're now at Quinton. So Quinton's our next stop. So Quinton is coming up now. And here we are. This is Halesowen Road. We're now going to turn right as we will be facing the number 9 direction en route towards Birmingham. And so anyway, we're now at so anyway, we're just now in Quinton College Road. And also you've got the 5454 ride that comes behind me, which was done and now operated by National Express West Midlands. And that goes from Quinton to the it goes from West Brom to World's End at Quinton. I like obviously Quinton. It's just no interest really, but Quinton's just an area outside Halesowen so we're just now in Halesowen town. Well, not in Halesowen itself yet. So we're just now going to go straight ahead, and we're now going down Mucklow Hill. So we'll soon be coming into the view of Halesowen. So Halesowen will be approaching. So we're now coming down the hill in the direction, and we are by the B&Q store, the B&Q warehouse, and the Wicks, which used to be a Do-It-All, then it changed to Focus, and now it's Wicks. And we're by the Shenstone House, the Halesowen College, and there's another campus on site, and here's the Travelodge, and here's the Trinity Point, the office. There's the Trinity Point. Sorry if I hadn't had my camera in right first place, but at least I've showed you the actual route. And I will do it properly from when I do the new 44. So this is the parish church in Halesowen, and I will then soon show you the new 44 from when all this is over, which is going to start from the 31st of May. And there's the pub. So I'll soon show you the new 44. So here we are at the town at Halesowen bus station. Thank you for watching, guys.